Hello friends and welcome to yet another video on Tutorialspoint with me Richa. Today under the Campus to Corporate module we will talk about attitude and its place in the corporate world. Well, I once had a colleague at my workplace wherein her attitude was so negative towards everything in the office. Right from the way the setup was there, the protocols and the processes that were to be followed. And because of her negative attitude and nature, she was finally asked to put in her resignation paper and she had to leave the office. Well, attitude plays a very important role in your success at workplace. Let's take a look at the agenda. We will in this module talk about what exactly is attitude, importance of changing your attitude according to the corporate life and the corporate world, impact of positive attitude on our day-to-day life, growth mindset versus a fixed mindset, letting go of your casual nature and a casual attitude, breaking and letting go of old habits. Well, I'm very excited to teach you on this particular module. Let's get started right away. So friends, let me understand, or rather let me make you understand what exactly is attitude. Attitude is such an important part of our life, and as a campus college goer, you might have had a very casual attitude towards things. Well, if you are entering into the corporate world, you need to change your attitude towards things. You have to understand that a tendency to respond positively or negatively towards any certain idea, object, person or a situation comprises of whether the person is quoted as a positive person or a negative person. Attitude influences an individual's choice of actions and responses towards challenges, incentives as well as rewards. Well, it is a very common saying that our thoughts affect our feelings and our feelings affect our actions. If your thoughts are not positive, everything else will follow in a negative manner. Different people tend to have different attitudes towards the same thing or towards the same people and situations. Two people looking at a situation, the same situation, but they might have a different point of view on the same. Well, let's take a look at positive thinking and good attitude helps you to better your psychological well-being as well as it helps you to cope better with stressful situation. Somebody who's a positive thinker will be able to attack a stressful situation in a more positive manner. If you display a good attitude, your co-workers would love to be with you and around you and also help you out. But if you're somebody whose attitude is negative, people would rather stay away from you, nobody would like to help you, and also nobody would like to work together with you on your projects and deadlines. Signs of a positive attitude are identified by senior people, and also you are definitely given more preference in terms of promotion, raises, etc. Somebody who has a positive attitude definitely has a better chance of success in his or her career ladder. Having a positive attitude can also help you to have a positive work environment. Have you realized when you are with people who are positive, everything around them is so positive and so full of energy and enthusiasm that you love to be around such people. So why not become that person? You can turn a negative or a bad circumstance into a new opportunity. You think of it as a growth and think of it as something new to learn from. This gives you a chance to learn from your experience and investigate new ideas on how to do better and better the next time around. Let's take a look at what is the impact of positive attitude in our life. Well, I'm not only saying that you need to have a positive attitude at your workplace or in the corporate culture, you need to also have a positive attitude in your personal life, in your day-to-day life. Well, when you have a positive attitude, you accept the success as well as failures in an equal way. You do not get offended when you are faced with any kind of failure. Rather, you look up to it and learn from it. It helps us to boost our self-confidence, our self-esteem as well as our self-worth. People with a positive attitude always have a better self-worth. It helps better relationships as well as have a long-lasting relationship with people. If you have a negative attitude, you will never be able to sustain your relationships, whether personally or professionally. Let's talk about how you feel when you have a positive attitude. You feel you're living a life full of purpose, which has a goal and a meaning in your life. A positive attitude helps you to be you, not pretend to be somebody else. You are original and you are authentic, and believing in yourself is very important. Positive attitude helps you to be, or rather have, a mentally as well as a physically healthy lifestyle. You have the power to also empower others. I once had this very close colleague of mine, and she was so full of positive energy that she loved to empower and transform other people as well. And people flocked to her whenever they had problems because she was so good with everybody around her. People naturally went to her whenever they faced any issues in their life. Now friends, we are going to talk about the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. Let's take a look at these two mindsets. In a fixed mindset, people believe that their qualities and their talents are fixated and they cannot move out of that. They feel that everything around them is so fixated. Whereas in somebody who has a growth mindset always feels that their learning and intelligence can become better and better with time and experience as well. For example, somebody who has a fixed mindset would say, I am neither good at it or I'm either good at it or not. Whereas somebody who has a growth mindset will say, I can learn to do anything I want to do. So the idea is that people with a growth mindset are always thinking long term and they're always thinking to better themselves. Whereas people with a fixed mindset have a very small way of thinking and they have fixated themselves on certain ideas. People with a fixed mindset have always documented or rather have compartmentalized their intelligence and talents. Rather than working towards developing themselves, they build around or rather build a wall around themselves and they're happy to be in that comfort zone. Whereas people with a growth mindset believe that they can get smarter and they realize that their effort has an effect on their success. So they're ready to put in the hard work, they're ready to put in the challenges in order to improve and better themselves. A fixed mindset prevents you, rather, you want to take the shortcut to success and it helps you from failing in the short run, but in the long run, it hinders your ability to learn, to grow and to develop new skills. People with a growth mindset tend to learn better from criticism, they'll tend to learn better from feedbacks, and they're always looking at opportunities to grow themselves and to get out of their comfort zone and into the challenging zone. Now let's talk about the role of having a casual attitude at work. Well, casual attitude, which you were very much enjoying in your campus life, definitely has to end. When you come into the corporate world, your casual attitude needs to take a backseat and you need to become more professional and more corporate-ish. A casual attitude leads to a lack of discipline, which is a result of not only the person lagging behind, but it can also be a cost to the company. Not everything is not a big deal. Your casual attitude hinders the spirit of your team members as well. Now imagine this, you're working together with a team and somebody who has a very casual attitude in your team. Because of that attitude, everyone's work, deadlines, projects, etc. get hindered or delayed. Well, you should not be that person with a casual attitude. If the customer gets impacted by your casual attitude, then it's a permanent loss to your company. Well, you may move to another company and find another job, but your customer will never ever come back again. And that is a cost to the company. To get the customer, have a loss of customer is a loss of revenue for the company. Letting go of your casual attitude does not mean that you have to be cautious or worried. It just means that you have to become a little more disciplined towards things. That's very important. Now we are going to talk about letting go and breaking off old habits. Well, your life doesn't get better by chance, it gets better by change. Change is the most common constant in today's life, and to change, you have to let go of your old habits. I know old habits are difficult to break, but once you have let go of your old habits, new habits will come into your life, and those new habits will help you evolve as a person and also make you better in your career as well as in your corporate world. Before anything, accept that certain habits are not good for you. Acceptance is the key. So first you accept them. Try and replace the old habit with a new habit that you want to incorporate. Don't try to force the old habit out of the window. The more you resist, the more it will persist. So go slow with your old habits. Find a positive distraction for yourself, something that you genuinely love doing or are passionate about doing. That distraction can help you get rid of your old habits. Associate with people, places, organization who are showing the kind of value that you want to or the kind of habit that you want to incorporate. By being associated with such kind of people and situations, you will automatically get the new habit into your life. Well, to conclude this particular topic on attitudes and the corporate world, please understand one thing, my dear friends, that attitude can really make you successful or not make you successful at your workplace. Today, people and companies as well as organizations want people who have a good positive attitude so that they can bring about harmony and good vibrations within the organization and company. I do hope you have enjoyed listening to this particular video. Please keep watching, more videos coming your way. Till then, thank you.